here's their pricing, experiences. We're doing the train ride. This is the entry kiosk. Pay admission right over here. Right here in the front, they also have stroller and wheelchair rentals. Got some seating. To see a restroom right across the way. Nice pathways. Alright, first things first, gonna go inside the gift shop, see about a hat. I also purchased a train ticket inside. Alright, I do see hats. Got this awesome axolotl stuffed plushie. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Alexandria, Louisiana, and today I'm visiting the Alexandria Zoological Park. See, I'm wearing my hat I just got at the gift shop. Hat was $39.99. I got my train ticket, so I am all set. Train starts at 9:30. I was given a paper map. I'm not sure if they have stationary maps along the zoo property, but I'm going to show you the paper map and get a rough idea of the layout and decide which way I'm going to go, and we'll hopefully see lots of cool animals today. Alright, so from the looks of it, it's good sized property. Lots of different pathways to take. See, the train pathway goes all the way around. So I'm going to start right here, see what we got up close by, and eventually I will get to everything. Alright, first critter we come to today is the white-nosed coati. So the zoo just opened at 9 a.m. So not all the animals are usually out first thing in the morning. But this is literally the first habitat right up front. So I will check back. So directly to the right of the white-nosed coati habitat is the restroom locations. And we do have a colorized version of the map to let you know where I'm at. Be able to make it through every single animal that they have here. Got one of the zoo staff in there getting the habitat all set up, food, and clean up a little bit, and they're going to be out soon. The train station is just to the right and behind the gift shop. So I'm going to check out what's up this way first. Oh, okay. So normally macaws are right here. This is really nice. Train tracks just behind there. Sign here, come visit us at our temporary home near the Palm Cafe. So no birdie's gonna be here apparently. That's the coati habitat. You can see she's getting it all set up. Nice bench here, right by the water. Come here and relax. Oh boy, they got the white-nosed coati out now. Staff lady, she spreads some food around the habitat. Gives these animals a chance to forage for food, since they don't have to actually do that in a controlled environment such as this. Rather than just putting their food in a bowl, gives the animals a little enrichment. Ooh, man, you're a fast climber. Get the other one in the back still. Nice to see that they have a pair in here. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Here's the other one. Those really long tails. Yeah, that's nice. Putting all the snacks all the way around. You see more right here. Space it out nicely, since you got two of the coati in here. There's some over here. Alright, up next we got squirrel monkey. Look at this squirrely monkey. Hi, sweetie. What's up, baby? Oh my gosh, you are adorable. You're adorable, you know that? Like, yeah, we hear that all the time. Yeah, I like their habitat. All sorts of stuff. Things to climb on. Yeah, there's a train station, so I'm going to be hanging out up here momentarily. That's a nice pond. All the duckies hanging out in the water, or near the water. Ooh, koi fish also, nice. The island, you got spider monkey. Some monkey island renovation. So no monkeys on the island temporarily. And in the water you got the koi. Oh my goodness, that's a big one right there. Hey, fishy. And we got cotton top tamarin. And they're critically endangered. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love the tamarins. Usually very, very curious. See, this one's coming running over. Some animals shy away from my camera. Tamarins usually come up close. Super cute. The Zoo Railroad was established in 1992. Tickets are $3. Alright, on the train. Always enjoy the train ride. I'll come back and I will go that way. Ooh, boy. Love all the bamboo. Golf course right over here. The zoo is located inside of a good-sized park. Most of the times, a zoo train, you'll get to see some behind the scenes areas. Ooh, got the ducky ducks. Oh my goodness, that is nice. Very natural looking, which I really like. train is just housing. That's the side perimeter of the property. Wow. Union Pacific. Another train car. There you go. Some behind the scenes stuff. We recycle trees. Well, that's good. You have to recycle those trees into a fence. Ooh, an airboat? Never been on one. Hope to do that one day. Little Tweety birds. Behind the scenes areas over here. Or the park on the right side. These habitats are passing by. You're going to see all this stuff coming up. Little Indian bear right there walking by. As we're going through. Alright, we're back to the train station. That was fun. Alright, gonna go check out the land of the jaguar. This is nice. All the mallards in here. So all the different ducks that are in this area. I really like these type of ducks. Very colorful. And a couple of different types of ducks here have the blue bill. Alright, we got high-kiss macaw. There we go. So yeah, zoo staff just put down some food for the birds and opened up the doorway so the birds can come out. See more of the koi fish. Another view of the monkey island. So yeah, spider monkeys are temporarily relocated. So this whole area is up on a nice boardwalk. Train going by. Lots more space for the duckies to hang out. Oh, they got some swan. There we go, they're over there. I'll get a better view once I get over that area. Yeah, we got common marmoset. Okay, I don't think the marmoset are out yet. So usually when you come to a zoo right at opening, don't be surprised if half the animals aren't out yet. Oh, wait, there it is. Here's the baby right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. Hi, Fuzzy. Oh my gosh, so cute. Marmosets are small like the tamarins. They got a long bushy tail. So yep. These staff are making their rounds to all the different habitats, giving their animals their breakfast. Alright, next up we got Chilean flamingo. Yes. I do love the flamingos. And right across from the flamingos, you got the Caroline Pitts waterfowl exhibit. This is where these beautiful birds are, the swans. And all these gorgeous ducks. It's gotta be my favorite type of duck. Just their bright colorations. Flamingo. Look at this waterfall. You see just the tips of their feathers are black, just like their beak. There we go. And we got Galapagos tortoise. Wow. There's some good size. Of course, Galapagos tortoise, man, will get, you know, probably 4 or 5 times the size these are. It's like they are munching on some Timothy hay. Tried feeding that stuff to Sheldon. He wasn't too crazy about it. But these two seem to really enjoy it. And you got crested screamer. Crested screamer's got some water to be in. Oh yeah, right, here we go. Now, they get their name because they make a screaming noise and it's extremely loud. I've been at a couple different zoological parks where they were making quite a racket. They're a pretty good sized bird. Alright, up next got black-necked swan, and with the swans you got Amazon river turtle. Very, very pretty birds. Like their habitat also. We got some antlers in the food. Alright, so majority of the sign is hidden, but it says scarlet ibis. Scarlet ibis has this gorgeous orangey pink coloration. I see white ibis frequently around where I live in Tampa Bay, Florida. So I'm looking for the turtles. The turtles are not always in the water. Could be on the other side, just not seeing them. And I thought this was interesting. You got these antlers in the food for these swans, and the one zoo staff is right here, and I asked about what the reason is for the antlers, and she told me that it's just enrichment. It's something that they would find in the wild. You know, deer in the area drop their antlers, so that's something that they would naturally see in the wild. So that way, it's not meant as food. It's just the birds will, you know, possibly, you know, pick it up and move it around, and it just gives them something, just something else to do. But yeah, that's nice habitat. So maybe I'll see the turtles on my rewalk. One zoo staff just walked by, and they were screeching pretty good. Of course, I wasn't filming at the time. There we go, another look at these beautiful birds. Alright, we got parrots. There's the green-cheeked Amazon. Very pretty. A little bit of red coloration on its head. Looks like we got some ducks in here too with the birds. The bonus birds. Bonus birds. So I currently only see the one parrot. So it's possible the birds get moved around. I'm not really sure. Another view of Squirrel Monkey Island. I do like all the water, that's nice. So continuing on. Alright, we got Jaguar. Oh, I like this habitat. All the ancient ruins. See the pathway the Jaguar likes to walk. Lots of bamboo. We got rodents. The Patagonian cavy, red-rumped agouti, and capybara. So you see the Patagonian cavy. There's two in the back there. And you get the red-rumped agouti. Everybody's having their breakfast. The red-rumped agouti coming over. Another Patagonian cavy right there. Breakfast time. So I am not seeing the capybara at the moment. So capybara hasn't come out yet. So hopefully I'll see him on my rewalk. More information about the Jaguar. Oh, this is such a nice habitat. Oh, and there's a Jaguar. Oh, nice and comfy. Such a pretty cat. My God, gorgeous kitty cat. Alright, I found the spider monkeys. Found the spider monkeys. This is a very nice habitat also. Hi spider monkeys, how you doing? Wow, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here's what I think of your camera, mister. Some monkey showed me his tiny.
I want to go to Florida so I can have a monkey. Oh my goodness.
Showed me the tiny.
Come on. Spider monkey, man. Spider monkey.
So get my good side. When I was looking at the monkeys, the Jaguar moved a little bit. Yeah, got the water. Got 3 animals here, and their status got near threatened for a jaguar and Chilean flamingo. Ocelot is least concerned, meaning that there are lots of them in the wild. Got another habitat here for jaguar. Got a nice close-up view of this jaguar. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty kitty. You stressed out, baby? Yeah. You stressed out, sweetheart? I'm sorry. Usually when they pace back and forth, it means that they are stressed. Sometimes it could be all the people, you know, they get overwhelmed. Alright, we got Brazilian tapir. Again, sorry that the leaves are covering up some of it. I found the capybara. Capybara over here hanging out with the tapir. There we go. See, tapir's nose is similar to an elephant's trunk, where they can pick up and maneuver objects with their snout. Obviously, they can't do it as well as elephants because their snout isn't very long. But their snouts they can use to, you know, dig for stuff. And there is the 2 capybara. There we go. Kind of just walking over them. We got anteater. Got giant anteater. Jaws, tongue, and claws. And oh baby! And sharing the habitat with the giant anteater, you got more Patagonian cavy. See the one there. So I am looking for the giant anteater. They're pretty easy to spot once they're out. Well, it doesn't look like the giant anteater is out just yet. So I will check back a little bit later on my rewalk. Still early. There we go, got Brazilian tapir. I got sprayed by this guy. Get some piddle on my legs. My goodness, man. Unbelievable, sir. Unbelievable. Here I am giving some information about you and you peed on me. Got the one capybara just following around. Got a Chinese alligator. Oh my gosh, it's such a cute alligator too. Look at that. Oh my god, that's adorable. I love alligators, you know, from Florida. We got lots and lots of alligators there. We got crocodilians. Got broad-snouted caiman. Right, broad-snouted caiman is not out yet. So they have access to go in the back there. So again, I'll check back. Well, they got something coming soon. Right on the other side of that, you have restroom locations. Right side of the restrooms, you got a better view of the spider monkey. Love how to use their tail as a 4th arm, basically. Or 3rd arm, if you will. spider monkey. Here we go. Up here in North America, Mexico, Central America, and down to South America. Alright, showing the map again. Down here in the teal green colored area. Oh my gosh, look at the wingspan. It's the wingspan of the Indian condor. Oh, we got black howler monkey.
Come look at this
There's
side.
black howler monkeys.
Not really, but they're almost my favorite.
Just kind of hanging out there on the branch. Like, it's too hot. So black howler monkey have a good sized habitat. Alright, so in addition to the maps, we do have arrows pointing to the different areas of the zoo and what animals you can expect to see there. Love the way they're just all hanging out. Literally. You guys comfortable? I hope. Alright, so looking at the arrows, I'm just going to continue going to the left and see everything. If necessary, I will backtrack. Yeah, because here's the other side. The Patagonian cavy and red-rumped agouti habitat. You know, capybara can come in this area also. You know, right back that way is where the capybara is with the, you know, the other animal at the moment. You know, with the tapir. Oh yeah, we got king vulture. This is the prettiest type of vulture. Love the coloration. Yeah, the white. And you got the yellow and red and orange. But they're still vultures. These are just less scary than the black vulture. Very cool bird. And the vulture's got lots of space, which is very, very nice. Alright, got Indian condor. Indian condor habitat is very, very large. Now I can see the condor is inside of its box. Doesn't want to be out just yet. So on my rewalk, I will do my best to show you the condor. I always try to show you all the animals. I can never make any guarantees because it's the animal's choice whether or not they want to be in the habitat or stay in the back. There we got Indian bear. Saw a bit of the bear from the train ride. But the Indian bear is right back there. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. See, teddy bear's got a very, very nice habitat. Look at all that. Stuff to climb on. Got Leonard's two-toed sloth. We got blue and gold macaw. And military macaw. You see the military macaw. And then it be known, hey, I'm here. Oh, and there's the blue and gold macaw. You saw the wings flippity flapping. So sloths could be pretty much anywhere in here. They're really good at hiding or kind of blending in, especially when they're just curled up and sleeping. Oh, another macaw right here at the top. So I'll check back later. Alright, so this pathway brings me back to the train depot right here. And this is the Spider Monkey Island. They're doing renovation work. More of the ducky ducks. Gotcha.
She lived most of her life at a zoo in Maryland.
Okay.
And so when animals make that big move and no one to tell them and help explain to them.
Oh, absolutely. I totally understand.
So we've been slowly but surely working back our barricades and getting folks closer to her as she's been settling in because she's still been a little bit nervous.
Oh, yeah. So, all right, so the Indian bear is new to this facility. Just got here a couple weeks ago. She spent the majority of her life at a zoo in Maryland. Maryland Zoo is renovating and rebuilding the Indian bear habitat. So this bear is here for the rest of her life. They're not going to make her move back. once their new habitat is remodeled at the Maryland Zoo, they will get a new Indian bear. So she's here. This is her nice new habitat. So this area is barricaded off. That's to keep so many people from coming and overwhelming her. So she's getting acclimated to her habitat. So that's basically the reason why she's mostly over there. Saw her a little bit from the train. Alright, so I just do need to backtrack now, because both pathways I saw everything. So I'm going to backtrack over to where I mentioned about possibly backtracking. Now I am going to backtrack to that area. It's just up this pathway. It's not really far away. Alright, so I'm back over by the black howler monkey. This right here is the pathway that I went down and then came right back to. So there's a pathway here and a pathway here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue going this way, because I know it's towards the front of the park, and I'm sure eventually it'll wrap around to this area. That way I get to everything. Wow, check out this vintage vehicle. Now it gets to spend the remainder of its days as decoration. So it's like something you would see in the jungle. Alrighty, some emu. There we go, got the emu. That's some nice birdies. Emus are related to the ostrich, just smaller. Got to hand feed these type of birds before. Their feathers are very coarse. They're not soft at all. So a lot of this area looks relatively recent, because the wood and everything is still in really good shape. So this was built probably in the last 5 years maybe. But this is all emu habitat right here, so they have a really nice sized habitat where they get to move around all along this side. Yeah, wow, look at that. All sorts of space. Got redneck wallaby and home sweet pouch. More information about the emu. So yeah, the wallaby and the emu share this habitat. Not currently seeing any of the wallaby out. Again, their doorway is open. So it's their choice whether or not they want to be outside. Of course, wallabies are smaller in size from a kangaroo. So I will check back. Got snake neck turtle. Let's see. Train going by. Oh, I see the turtle's shell right inside there. That's where the turtle currently is. Alright, we got Australian walkabout. Got the Aussie aviary. It is currently closed. Their current hours, being this a Thursday, they're obviously not open. But the good thing about an aviary is you still get to see the birds from outside of the walkthrough portion. I see lots of cockatoos, or cockatiels, I'm sorry. Here we go. Well, I should think that's all they have in here is cockatiels. Usually have parakeets in here and call them budgeries. Yeah, that's all cockatiels. Very popular pet bird, along with the parakeet or budgery. So there's the pathway that's temporarily blocked off where the Indian bear is around the corner. This habitat is temporarily unoccupied, awaiting new residents, so something coming here eventually. All right, crossing the railroad tracks, continuing on. Love all the bamboo. Makes a nice canopy and lots of shade. Oh my gosh, look what we found, laughing kookaburra. Hello, you beautiful bird. My two favorite types of birds at this zoo. I absolutely love it. If you are not aware, laughing kookaburra are my favorite types of birds, followed by the flamingo. These are just such cool looking birds. I've been lucky enough to hear them when they make their laughing noise. If you never heard it before, just do a search for laughing kookaburra sound. Another reason why I fell in love with this type of bird. We got double-wadded cassowary. Not currently seeing them out. Now these are the most dangerous types of birds, mainly because their toes in the center of each foot have a really long claw, and these birds will jump and kick with that claw. You can see from the image. They're very pretty though. Oh, the blue coloration and the red. All right, Nile crocodile. Very, very nice. Plenty of water. Now, crocodiles, just like alligators, do not spend all day in the water. Even though it just happens to be in the water right now. I like the nice waterfall for the alligator, or crocodile, I'm sorry. You see this area here where it hangs out on land. Right by the crocodile habitat, you got restroom locations. And you got vending machines right inside this building. This place is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Came in here because there's air conditioning. It feels nice in here. A couple snacks. Alright, so showing you the colored map again. I am right there. The bluish section. So I'm going to be going up into the green area next. And then probably down into the, then down to the purple area. Followed by the red area.
The train and all run around that way too.
So yes, I have seen the teal green color, or aqua. So yeah, just this up here. I saw the orange. So yeah, I'm going around everything. Just maybe backtracking just a little bit, like see the green. And then I gotta backtrack to get to the purple area. And then to the red. Got the activities building. Which is classrooms for summer camps, school groups. Got some benches here to chill out. Ooh, hurricane simulator. Definitely don't need that in the state of Florida. More nice picnic tables. This nice new concrete pad. A small playground area for the kids to enjoy. So this is nice. Yeah, railroad tracks are just on the other side there. Nice pathway. It looks like for some birds. This is nice. Got this nice garden here. Got some seating. It's a nice spot for butterflies and bees. Alright, I was incorrect. The train tracks are not on the other side of the fence. Train goes through here. So we're going to cross the railroad track again. There we go. And here comes the train. Here we go. Get in. Train going by. Alright, so I'm to a fork in the road again. This is the pathway to take you over by the lion. So I'm heading to the left first. Alright, we got crested porcupine. And it really doesn't look like the porcupine wants to be out at the moment. It is kind of a hot day. So I'll check back on my rewalk. Alright, showing the colored map again. I'm right at the beginning of the green area, so heading to the left first, and then come back and follow the other pathway. Alright, going this way. Guess I'll check back later for the crested porcupine. Porcupine is still inside of its house. African Experience Phase 1. I've got dwarf crocodile. The dwarf crocodile habitat. Now the thing is, this water goes underneath this bridge. So apparently the dwarf crocodile is underneath the bridge right now. So hopefully it'll be out a little bit later. Oh, I like that. We shoot with film, not bullets. So yeah, we are in the Africa section. Ooh, Venom Center. I wonder what's in there. Now we got Madagascar giant hognose snake. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that is a nice looking snaky. Alright, well, in addition to the hognose snake, this is indoor habitat for one of the other animals that I'll see just in a moment. Alright, a Dabra tortoise. And we got spur thigh tortoise. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah. All of these giant tortoises.
Come this way. Come this way. Come on, come this way. Go right over there to Miss Kristen.
And then we got greater flamingo. The greater flamingo further in the back. I'm not sure if I'll get another view from the other pathway or not. But these tortoises are so cool looking, man. I love tortoises. Got some renovation work going on. Oh boy, African lion. Information about lion cubs. There's the lion. Oh my god, he's such a pretty kitty. They're playing with the ball. I like their habitat, got some water to be in. Alright, so from this pathway I can see underneath the pathway that I was on with the boardwalk, and I do see the alligator or crocodilian right underneath, like I mentioned. So around the side there's another pathway, takes you to another viewing area for the lion. Here we go, another viewing area for the lion. There's two in here. You got a male and female. So male lion was just right over here. Apparently they both walk to the left here. So I'll check back later. A little bit more information about the lion. Alright, so showing the map again. I am right here. I saw these guys up here, so I'm coming back. Now I'm heading this direction. Gonna finish the green area before I go down to the purple, and then follow it by the red. So that's the pathway that I took getting here. Crested porcupine, That's the direction I took for the lion. So now I'm heading up the boardwalk. Alright, we got red tegu. There was one of the zoo staff in here when I first came to this area. And it doesn't look like the doorway is open, so the tegu might not be on habitat right now. But I'll check back on my rewalk. So up on the boardwalk. There's the animal health building. This is where all the animals come to get their checkups. Any injuries that they may sustain are taken care of right on site. Got lowland Anoa. Miniature water buffalo. Looks like they got 2 yards. But I do see one right here. Like having some food. Here we are. That's cute. An Indian blue peafowl. So this is part of the habitat. But these birds can fly and they can jump really high. I heard one just a moment ago. So you just heard the noise. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, continuing on. I love all the boardwalks and all the landscaping. They utilize bamboo really good here. Oh wow, look at this. It's a big yard. Looks like some older buildings right here. And we got some Reeves Muntjac. Here's the Muntjac. Having some yummies. They are such a cute animal.
It's over that way. We gotta go down there.
Little miniature deer is what they look like. Got some red squirrels in there.
Oh look, it's right here.
Yeah, some squirrelies in there having some food also. But the Muntjac has a good sized habitat. Here is the one peacock. Here we go. Yep, see? Indian peafowl aren't necessarily going to stay in their habitat. And you hear the other one, that's in a different spot. And boy, we got caracal. Caracal also has access to go into its evening habitat. So I'm looking, not seeing the caracal outside right now. It's still pretty early. So I will check back a little bit later on my rewalk. Do my best to see the missing animals. Alright, continue on this area here. This is the rest of the green. We've got African crowned crane. There's the crowned crane right in the back. There we go. Got that fancy hairdo on their head. Long legs. And you got a birdie friend in there with them. He's sleeping. But yeah, these two have a lot of space also. Alright, this habitat's gonna have some silver pheasant, Prevost squirrel, and a Palawan peacock pheasant. There is a squirrel. Very pretty squirrels too. Palawan peacock pheasant there on the bottom. Oh, and there's a silver pheasant. Silver pheasant, really pretty. So yeah, they got lots of space also. Oh, there's a second squirrel. I missed the second squirrel up there at the top. There we go. Yeah, there's the other squirrel. There's the other squirrel. Good scarlet macaw. Hi. Said hello. Yes, you are pretty birds. I would agree with that. Yeah, very pretty birds. Wow. Yeah, the scarlet seem to be the most colorful of the different types of macaws. Got the red, the green, the blue, the yellow, a bit of white. Hello, how you doing? Yeah. All right, more to see this way. So the zoo is doing maintenance work. This is like all new fencing right here. See more bamboo. More information about the vulnerability of some animals. Oh boy, we got cougar. Got zoo staff in there cleaning up the habitat, so the cougar is not currently out. That would not be safe for the zoo staff or the animal. Got to keep it nice and clean. Hello. Information about the animals in Louisiana. Lots of different ecosystems in Louisiana. And some of Louisiana's threatened and endangered species. Then you go up on the boardwalk. Alright, so I'm showing the paper map again. I'm right by the cougar, and since this is a black and white map and not the color-coded standalone version, I'm thinking right here is the purple area. So I'm going to backtrack and go down the other pathway because I didn't get to see these critters right here, like the red river hog, maned wolf. And that will take me down here, and I'll be able to take this other pathway to come over to this stuff. Oh, the cougars were just let out. Hi, pretty kitty. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Nice clean habitat for them. Hi, meow meow, how are you? Hi. Oh, you're such pretty cats. Good looking meow meows. Over to buy the fan. Oh, they're named Jack and Diane. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir, Jack and Diane. Heard a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Yep. You got a fan going on for them. Ooh. Hi. Yeah, my camera kind of freaks him out a little bit. So I'm usually very cautious and move slowly so as not to scare the animals. Alright, so I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. So the part that I'm on right here is the green area. Right up to where I saw the macaws and the cute squirrel and the pheasants. So I got to backtrack just a smidgen to go down the other path into the purple area. I think that part over there where I was by the cougar and eventually red wolf is heading into the red area. So I don't want to miss anything. There's slight backtracking here in order to see everything, but not too bad.